Yes, everybody, my name is Stephen Howson. Last night we saw Manchester United absolutely beat Chelsea. That's what happened, wasn't it? We didn't really dominate, but we scored more goals than them. Therefore, we are the fourth round Stamford Bridge Carabao Cup champions of the world, which is, I don't know about you guys, the most important game of football that happened this year, I reckon. Anyway, Manchester United did beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and I will take a win at Stamford Bridge I'll take it in chess boxing, if you want to give it me. I will take it in any way, shape or form whatsoever. We do not win enough against Chelsea, so let's enjoy it when we do. Here's 5 things that we learned last night watching United become International Carabao 4th round Stamford Bridge champions of the world. In at number 5, Brandon Williams is slowly becoming Manchester United's first choice left back. I say those words with my mouth, and I believe them, but I can't believe that this is actually becoming reality. It's something I've hoped would happen. It's something that I thought was a possibility by the end of the season, but it's only October, and Brandon Williams is making a very, very real case that he is certainly better than Ashley Young. And I think because of the consistency that he brings to the position in admittedly a small sample size of games that he's played at this level, he's bringing a level of consistency that Luke Shaw just doesn't do. Luke Shaw, when he burns bright, probably burns a bit brighter than what Brandon Williams does at the moment. But he doesn't consistently burn that bright. He's up and he's down and he's up and he's down. And I think Brandon's offering a little bit extra in that final third. Now, last night, 80% pass accuracy from Brandon Williams. 1 out of 1 dribble completed. 5 out of 6 duels completed. 1 out of 2 aerial duels completed. Very good performance from Brandon Williams. Not as aggressively attacking as we have seen him in the past, but look at the threat that was up against him. Hudson-Odoi, very good player, very dangerous player, very got launched through the advertising hoardings player, and then they brought on Pedro later on in the game as well. Very experienced, wily. The fact that Brandon managed to keep both of them quiet. Look where the goal threats come from. They didn't come through Wan-Bissaka. They didn't come through Brandon Williams, our inexperienced left back. They actually came through the comedy of errors that all 3 centre-halves had the opportunity to stop, but didn't. You could even probably, if you really wanted to, pin the goal we conceded on our £80 million centre-half. I'm not going to, but you probably could. In number 4, Scott McTominay, masterclass. Now, Scott McTominay, I've called him a bit basic at times. I thought he's not been adventurous enough with his passing. 3 out of 4 long balls completed last night. 82% pass accuracy. But more importantly, 5 tackles, 5 interceptions. Providing a screen for that, they call it a back 4 then, definitely a back 5. Providing a screen and a platform for Manchester United to build from. Scott McTominay, more than what he's doing with the ball. The leadership that this young man is demonstrating. 92 minutes into the game, what you're seeing from Scott McTominay is this. Leadership, bollocking everybody around him, demanding standards are higher, demanding positions are adhered to. This is pleasing to me. This I like. This, Scott McTominay, is going to cement your place in the first team, even if we start signing people. Number 3, Marcus Rashford scores a free kick. At last, I hear some of you saying, first free kick that he scored since Cardiff away. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first match in charge, I might add. He's now scored 7 goals in 14 games in all competitions for United this season. He's got 5 goals in his last 3 starts for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford is on fire at the moment, and people are still questioning whether he's good enough. Comes away with 2 goals from only 2 shots on target. Now, yes, there was a penalty and a free kick, but are you telling me that a free kick from 35, 40 yard out is an easy win? Certainly not a penalty, is it? Let's be honest with ourselves. Marcus Rashford showing a little bit of being clinical, which is something that I thought he needed to improve upon. He obviously is improving upon. And you know what? It's about time as well. Number 2, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, mid-game management. Now, I was critical in the last month or so of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's adherence to 4-2-3-1. Then I was critical after we played Liverpool with a 3-5-2 because we then line up against Partizan and I'm like, hang about. If you've identified 3-5-2 as being the foil for Liverpool, is it a bit of a coincidence that it's also the foil for Partizan? Didn't really feel like proper planning for me, but then we switched it up again. At the weekend, we went back to a back 4, shocking everybody, and then we went back to the back 3 against Chelsea. Now that is tactical flexibility. That is playing to your strengths and the opposition's strengths and weaknesses, and that's what you want from your manager. If you've got a 3-5-2 formation in your back pocket, and you've got 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, use them at the right times. I don't like just slapping down a formation, unless you're a world-beating team that's like the Harlem Globetrotters or something. Then yeah, you turn up and smack people about and play however you want to play. But guess what? United are a long way away from that. So I want United to tailor our approach to our opposition. Now, one thing that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has yet to demonstrate, certainly this season, is when United concede a goal, regrouping, changing something, going on and pushing for the win. Against Chelsea, United conceded, and I think much like probably a lot of you guys at home was like, man, we're not winning this game from here now. Probably going to concede again. Probably going to go to penalties. We always lose on penalties. Like, all of these things probably going through your mind. Solskjaer takes off a defender, throws on Tony Marshall, then he brings on Andreas Pereira, and who'd have thunk it? Manchester United actually start to take a foothold in the game. We've started to put people into the opposition area. We actually started to attack. It reinvigorated Manchester United, which I didn't think it would do with those substitutions. And United push on and get the winner in the game. A star for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in-game management. He's now, not going to say it just yet, number one, made Frank Lampard his bitch. There we go. That was it. I was going to say it in the last one, but actually it's our final point. 2 matches against the new media darling Frank Lampard and his little boys that he's playing with there at Chelsea. These kids that have got championship experience, Premier League experience, they're more comparable with Marcus Rashford, the likes of Tammy Abraham, than they are with the likes of Angel Gomez and Mason Greenwood and Brandon Williams all coming through with no experience. Frank Lampard is the current media darling. But what the media aren't going to talk to you about is the fact that Frank Lampard's team, with the experience and quality that they've got in it, has shipped 6 goals to a Manchester United team that can't fucking score and only scored 1 at the other end as well. Frank Lampard is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's bitch. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. And if you're new around here and you want extra content, then you need to check the link in the description and come and check out what we are doing on Patreon. There is extra content. There is behind the scenes stuff. There is inside info from United. I'm going to say no more, but there might be some early team sheets and things like that, and certainly transfers as we get into the silly season. So hit the link in the description, come and check it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.